Hey guys, Burrows here at burrowspt.com. I wanted to make a video going into the pros and cons of counting calories. Now there's a lot of focus on calorie counting in this day and age, especially with the rising number of obesity levels and people wanting to lose weight and build muscle. It's kind of turned into like a numbers game, where you have to look at macros and how many calories you're taking in on a day-to-day basis, and it can be a little overwhelming for a lot of people, especially when starting off on their fitness journey at first. But is it the be-all and end-all of achieving your goal? Well, no, not at all. MyFitnessPal hasn't been around that long, really, in the grand scheme of things. And although it can be a very useful tool in getting critical with your diet, it is not essential. You can lose weight, you can build muscle, you can achieve any goal without counting calories if you want. Now, I'd always say the best thing to do if you're on a fat loss goal, for example, would be to weigh yourself. This is if you don't want to count calories. Weigh yourself first. Still log what you eat throughout the course of a week, 10 days. Weigh yourself again. If you hit, if your weight doesn't change, you've hit your calorie maintenance, so you've eaten what your body requires, therefore your weight hasn't changed. If you lose weight, great, you're in a deficit. If you gain weight, you're eating too much, or you're not exercising enough. One of the two. So you could do that on a weekly or fortnightly basis, and simply log weight and tally your food to suit, and that will be without counting calories. Then of course looking at energy levels, sleep, mood fluctuations, etc. But that is a way you can work towards your goal without even logging any numbers, any foods, anything into any kind of app. The pros of calorie counting is that you will know exactly, if you're honest, exactly what you eat. Daily, weekly, monthly, for as long as you do it, you'll know exactly what you eat. So if you've got the exact numbers down, you'll know exactly what to change if you hit a plateau, and you'll know exactly what creates issues in your life. So if you feel tired, you can look at what you've eaten over the past 12-24 hours and know and try to change that. If you feel you have hit a plateau when it comes to fat loss or with any goal, it's always good to calorie count for a short period of time, maybe a week, 10 days again, just to check in and just to kind of see where you're at with when it comes to food. If you feel you have hit a plateau and your weight hasn't changed, or you haven't made a step in the right direction for a while, then it's only going to be beneficial to get critical with your diet. You have to get critical with your diet, especially if it means a lot to you. Get critical with your diet, get the numbers down, and reflect on what you're doing, because something has to change essentially. So yeah, there's a couple of pros and cons on calorie counting. It's not essential, but if used correctly, it can help you loads in achieving whatever goal it may be. But if you use the method that I shared with you earlier, you can still lose weight, build muscle, gain size without counting calories, but you still have to be in touch and know loosely what foods you're taking on board, and essentially it's getting to learn how your body reacts to the foods you're consuming and being in touch with what's going on down here, instead of thinking what is going on up here and getting too caught in your head. Go off how you feel, go off how you look, and use it to your use it however you feel necessary. Okay guys, that is it. Calorie counting, not essential, but extremely helpful in certain situations.